Keng Tung is our last stop in Myanmar before I head to Thailand, my final destination on this adventure. I was drawn here by the lack of tourism and the laid-back lifestyle of the local people and hill tribe villages. This tree is one of 3 trees planted in 1753 by 3 different brothers from 3 different kingdoms, 2 in China and 1 here in Chengdung, Myanmar. Of the 3 trees, this is the only one to have survived. It symbolises peace between these 3 once great kingdoms. Surrounded by mountains and blessed with ancient temples and monasteries, Keng Tung is the 2nd largest township in the Shan state. The town is laid out around Non Tung Lake. I love the bright orange robes of the local monks. They're so eye-catching, and what's even more eye-catching is a truck full of monks on their way to the temples. The markets are the lifeblood of all the remote towns I visit. A lot of the local foods on offer were familiar to me. But it seems there's always a special treat awaiting my discovery. Minglaba?
Minglaba.
Nóiเป็นสัง
เป็นหน่อเนี่ยใส่มะพริกใส่เกลือน้ำปลาฟองหัวหมี่ขาวมัดแล้วโค
Oh, yup. Now try a little bit. So basically you're saying that this is perfect season for young bamboo shoots, the monsoon season, rainy season. So we've got some shoots, she's boiled them, and she stuffed it with pounded garlic and chili, wrapped it with bamboo string, and flash fried it. I've never seen this before. Looks fantastic. Delicious. Crispy on the outside, chewy, and so moist and crunchy as well. Taste a bit.
ยินดีค่ะ
Visiting the market this morning and seeing that lady serve me that bamboo shoot stuffed with garlic and chili. Fantastic. So I want to give that a go, but I'm going to slice some pork in there as well with the garlic chili and maybe some ginger leaves. Now bamboo is the most versatile plant in the world. It's sustainable, it grows really, really quickly, and this little family here tells me that when visiting a local family, you bring them some bamboo shoots as a gift. Why? Because bamboo shoots constantly grow. They grow strong and long and tall, and that resembles and symbolises a family relationship. It keeps growing strong. So I've got bamboo shoots here. You need to harvest the bamboo shoot at 2 weeks, not too tall, so they're nice and tender but a little bit crisp. Boil them for half an hour. I've got some sliced pork here. Now look, bamboo, I've got bamboo chopping board, bamboo chopstick, bamboo tongs. Use bamboo, they're so sustainable and good for the environment. I've got some sliced pork there, just 150 grams or so, and I'm just going to mince them. So you put it on your chopping board, just mince it like that. Just 2 sharp knives or heavy cleavers. Try not to make too much of a mess. And I'm going to add some chopped chili. So green and red ones. I'm very generous with the chili. And some chopped garlic as well. Around 3 cloves. And I'm going to throw in some salt. Now you can do this in a mortar and pestle if you like, but have a bit of fun, make a bit of mess. Kids, I think he's telling me how to do it right. Now, walking past down the street, I saw this gorgeous house. It's a typical Myanmar house, but from the colonial period, so the British influence. I just love the colours and the architecture. Just so much history and character. I love visiting families like this. They repair motorbikes. Mum's a tailor. They sell drinks, coffee, little grocery store, bit of everything. And they live upstairs as well. Alright, that's looking really, really good. I'm going to put that aside. And I'm going to take a bamboo shoot, which has been stripped already at the markets. I just bought it like that. That's awesome. And maybe a tablespoon of the filling. Just put it in the middle there. And I'm going to sprinkle some of this gorgeous ginger leaf here. So fragrant. I don't get to use that in Australia, so I get really excited. You know, bamboo all through Asia, ginger leaves. Very, very lucky to get it all fresh. Put that on top. I'm going to fold this over like that. And some more bamboo string. Very, very strong. I've been taught a little technique of how to tie these things. So up and over, like that. Tie it up. And you grab the two strings and you just twist it and twirl it like that, and it automatically tightens the whole thing. I'm going to tuck her in. Two of those. So you twirl it around, up and over, pinch it up the top there, twist it a little bit, and just twist it around like that. And I'm going to tuck it in, and that's ready to fry now. I've got some vegetable oil heating up in the wok there, 180 degrees Celsius. Let's check it out. Bamboo chopstick in there, it's bubbling like crazy. It's probably 190, but that's okay. I'm going to throw it in. Nice. Slide her in. And that's going to cook for around 3 minutes on each side. The nice golden brown colour. And what I love about this dish is bamboo shoots is already a bit crispy and tender on the inside, but once I brown it on the outside, it's going to be even more crunchy. It's fantastic. A textural delight, this one. Okay, let's see how these are going. Ooh, nice and crunchy. That's perfect. I'm going to take her out. Now this is a great snack or a great dinner dish with some rice. Sticky rice maybe. That's fantastic. Now they're my stuffed young bamboo shoots. In Burmese, it's mit doka, or in Shan language, no. The Hill Tribe people are what make this area so fascinating. And today, I'm visiting an ant village high up in the mountains. The monsoon rains almost made my journey impossible. I've noticed a lot of rubber tree plantations. The latex is harvested by cutting the tree trunks. Latex then drips down into wooden cups, which are collected daily. I was intrigued to learn about the Ant people's way of life. They live a good 3 hours out of town and are completely self-sufficient. It was a fantastic greeting from everyone and quite unexpected. I had the pleasure of meeting Ayi, the village shaman. Village shaman are held in high regard, both as village elders and as spiritual healers of the sick. With the help of my interpreter, I was able to get a little insight into the An way of life. So, Ayi, the village was far from here. Why did you move here, and how long have you been here for? To be the village shaman, do you need to be taught this, or are you born into it? So, Ayi, your teeth, they look black. Is that from this? And can you explain the whole process? Is it true that you think that white teeth represents animal teeth? So we look like animals with white teeth. Black is much more attractive. I agree. Ayi was telling me that when he was in his 20s, he used to go hunting for around a month on end, just gathering food for his family and his village. And his mother would cook him a dish he can take with him that would last a long time. Now, the perfect thing to do is to dry or smoke some beef, and they can travel with this. But what his mother also did was put it in a dish that would be very, very good for him. And it's a very great dish, Ayi. Thanks for introducing me to this. So Ayi is giving me some smoked beef, and I've boiled it for 1 hour, softened it, I've strained the water, but I've reserved the water. Don't throw the water away. And I've shredded the beef to nice thin strips like that. Very strong flavour, and it's flavoured my water. So I've got a pan on some charcoal there. You can use vegetable oil or peanut oil is fine as well. My goodness, I'm surrounded by chickens, free-range pig. They're huge. I've got little baby ones as well, a little suckling pig. That'll be pretty tasty, won't they? Some garlic, 2 cloves of garlic chopped up. And saute that till all the aroma comes out. Some red shallots as well, around 3 of those, chopped up, thinly sliced. Now whilst that's sauteing and sweating out, if you ever go to a village doctor around here, if you've got a cold or a flu, the first things they'll give you is lemongrass, galangal and ginger. And all these ingredients is going to be in this dish. Now galangal is a superior cousin to the ginger. It's got more flavour, more spice, very good for you as well. Good for your digestive system. Okay, that's looking good. I'm going to put a handful of julienne ginger in. You like that, Ayi? Yeah, he likes it. Around 5 slices of galangal. Oh, it smells delicious. Great orange colour as well. So Ayi's told me that he never usually peels the ginger or the galangal. There's a lot of flavours around the skin as well. So I've left all the skin intact. I'm going to put some lemongrass in, sliced up. Now this dish is so interesting because we're very close to Thailand, and I think this has a more of a Thai kind of influence on it. We're going to put some turmeric in for colour. And the turmeric also gets rid of all that strong smell from the dried beef. Some paprika powder, bit of spice, pinch of salt as well. Season that out. And then I'm going to put my beef in. A good handful of your shredded beef there. A couple of chilies sliced up in there as well. And then I'm going to put in my water that I reserved from boiling all the beef. Great colour, and the flavour's going to come out in that as well. Just around a cup or so. And just cook that down for around 4 minutes. Bring all the flavours together. And I've got whole kaffir lime leaves. I'm going to put around 8 in. And that's going to bring out so much flavour as well, a freshness to the dish. The colours in this is just fantastic, so vibrant. And the aroma that's coming out, all the fragrance just wafting through this whole village here. Can you smell that? How does that look? Such good colours. I'm going to finish that off with some baby spring onion, grown locally in the village here. A bit more colour. And that's basically it. That was just a pinch of salt, so all the flavours is coming out from the garlic, the onions, the ginger, galangal, the chili, the kaffir lime. Can you just imagine all the vibrant colours and the flavours are just popping out? Fantastic. I'm going to plate that up. And they can eat this with sticky rice or just some steamed jasmine rice is good as well. That looks great. Okay, I'm going to garnish that with a bit of sawtooth coriander on the top. And that's a perfect dish for any time of the day. Thank you very much, Ayi. Now that's my stir-fried aromatic smoked beef, nor salt beef, right? Yeah, is that right? You want to try some of this? Try a bit of beef. Good? Want that? Want that? Please try some more. It's very good. Want that? Village was my next destination, about an hour out of Kang Tung. I was greeted by Mr. Ngo. Now to get a smile out of him proved really difficult, until my interpreter told him he was going to be on television. Now in this eastern part of the Shan state, there's more than 10 ethnic minority groups, and the ladies from this Silver Pelong village are the most beautiful I've seen. They've got great colourful headpieces, which resembles the head of the dragon, which is their spirit god, and all their colourful garbs as well. It's just magnificent. And Mayher is 72 years old, still going strong, ploughing the fields of rice, and she's got these gorgeous belt pieces with silver and cane. Mayher, can I have a look at your belt pieces? Well, there's silver here, there's cane. Now I've got to be careful not to touch it, because with younger ladies, if I touch their belts means I have to marry them. So I'm going to keep my distance. Now Mayher is such a character. She's always laughing and giggling. Her teeth are all black and then red from the betel nut. Now her favourite recipe is a salad, a special Shan salad made with buffalo skin. Now her buffaloes here are 10 years old, and when they reach around 12 or 13, their working life is over, so they get slaughtered for meat and also their skin. Now it sounds really unusual, but the buffalo skin is soaked in water for 24 hours, and it's scraped, clean, soaked again, and then it's cut into these strips here, and then dried in the sun for a whole day or two. And they're really, really crunchy, but I need to boil it for an hour until it softens. Buffalo skin, very unusual, first time for me. Can hardly wait to make it. So, Mayher, I'm going to put in my pan and do the basic onion caramelization. Now I love this house, the traditional Shan house here, made completely of bamboo. And I love cooking inside them, because what happens is the heat rises and you can see all the lovely steam rising from the top of the roofs. Looks fantastic. Now you tell me if I'm doing anything wrong, okay? Mayher? Yeah. Okay, some garlic in there. Yeah. Saute that off. Now in this area of the Shan state, they don't usually serve cold salads. They're either hot or warm, but they still call them a salad. Cook that off until it's nice and aromatic. Put in some red onions. Enough? Great. Now I'm going to put in some turmeric powder. Now turmeric, great colour, but it also gets rid of the pungent smell from the buffalo skin. So a bit of turmeric. I'm going to put around half a teaspoon. Yeah? Bit less? Less. Right, in there. And as soon as I put it in, the aroma comes out straight away. Oh, let her do it. Great. I'm going to put some paprika powder in as well. Bit spicy, bit sweet. You're doing a great job, Mayher. Now I need to do this for a good 3 minutes or so, just to sweat it all out. You keep cooking. This is great. You're doing a great job. Yeah, fantastic. And then I'm going to put in some chopped tomatoes. Now tomatoes in Myanmar, throughout the whole country, they love tomatoes. Put in all that tomato. Yeah. All right. You mix that up. I'm going to cook that down, reduce it down a little bit, season it with a bit of salt, a good generous teaspoon. So Mayher, when you cook this for your family, do you cook a lot? Like how many children do you have?
vậy cơ vậy hả?
Này mình cái này có.
Does that mean 9? That's 9. 9 kids. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of food. You look so healthy. You look fantastic. So I'm going to mix it up a little bit more. And then I'm going to put in my buffalo skin that I've cooked for an hour. Now if you look at it now, it almost looks like strands of noodle. Great texture. And Maher's telling me that 600 years ago, the chief of the Shan state wanted to reward all his army troops. So he demanded that his chefs or cooks cooked a very special dish that takes hours and hours or days to prepare. And this is what they came up with. Buffalo skin salad. Just a good handful, yeah? Do you want a bit more? More? All right, more. We've got to feed all the 9 kids, don't we? While she's going to stir fry that, I'm also going to show you what we're going to put in the salad. I've got some banana blossom. Peel that off. Beautiful colour. See those little shoots there? They're the little bananas that will grow and mature later on. So in Southeast Asia, we love banana blossom. It's so textural. It's so beautiful to look at. And also, it's full of fibre, calcium and great protein, just like bananas are. And you peel the outer layer off until you reach the heart, which looks like that. Now you can eat these raw, or you can boil it for around 15 minutes to soften it all until it looks like that. And I've sliced that up finally, and the flavour that you get from it is like an artichoke. It's just incredible. And I slice that into long strips, like so. It's fantastic. I'm going to throw that into my salad bowl. Then add chopped snake beans and garlic chives. While I was making the salad, Meher added to the pan quite a lot of chopped chili. I think she likes it spicy. And I've got these wonderful vegetable I've never seen before, Meher's introduced me to, and it's called the Indian leek. This is what it looks like. You chop the roots up, eat the stems, really garlicky onion flavour, but quite mild, not too strong at all. I'm going to mix that around. I'm going to put some crunchy bits in there, lots of roasted peanuts, around 3 tablespoons of pounded to a kind of a nice powder. This gives it texture, and it'll combine all the ingredients together. Throw that in there. So we've got hot, we've got cold, really lovely textures. I'm going to mix that up. I'll do it with my hands, okay. I'm used to the heat. Mix that up together. Oh, lovely. Ooh, that's nice. Manha. That looks fantastic. I'm going to grab my bowl. Now with these outer leaves of the banana blossom, don't waste it because they're such a beautiful maroon colour. I kind of use it as a bowl to put it in. Just like that. I'm going to plate it into the banana blossom. And it looks fantastic. Bit of coriander to finish. I'm going to throw on a bit more peanuts for a lot more texture. And get lovely Meher here to give it a bit of a try. Meher, please try. Yang kau ne? Yeah. There's my warm buffalo skin salad. Pong. Nang ko. Next time, I crossed the border into northern Thailand and the town of Chiang Khong. Let's go fishing? Alright. I spent time on the Mekong with a local, fishing for catfish. Oh jeez! This one is going to be more than 10 kilos! He then kindly shares his tom yum recipe with me. More? Oh man, it's going to be hot! And I go hunting for frogs in this rice field. There's another one?